Media, culture, and conditioning the mind. Once faith is repositioned, no longer removed, but no longer authoritative, the next phase of a color revolution moves into conditioning. Conditioning does not demand agreement. It only requires repetition. The role of the media in a color revolution is not neutral. It is not simply to inform. Its role is to normalize, frame, and anoint. Truth is not what is proven. Truth is what is repeated. One tagline, repeated across every channel. One narrative, echoed through every platform. One emotional trigger, played on a loop until questioning it feels dangerous. This is not persuasion. This is shaping perception. Narrative anointing. Have you noticed that leaders for the Black community are often chosen for us? They are not elected by us. They are not consulted with us. They are anointed by exposure. The media selects a spokesperson, a movement, a figure, and elevates them until disagreement feels like betrayal. Often these figures are entertainers, athletes, or celebrities, people with cultural influence, but no accountability to the community they are said to represent. They speak for us without asking us. Their popularity becomes legitimacy. Their visibility becomes authority. This is not leadership. This is representation without consent. Culture as a weapon. Culture is one of the most effective tools in a color revolution because it does not argue, it absorbs. Music shapes emotion. Media shapes memory. Entertainment shapes aspiration. The Black community's cultural output, music, fashion, language, humor, has been studied, refined, and weaponized. Themes are amplified: hypersexualization, violence without consequence, victimhood without responsibility, identity without discipline. What once reflected struggle is turned into instruction. What once expressed pain becomes a script. Young people learn who they are supposed to be, not from parents or elders, but from playlists, screens, and influencers. Culture becomes catechism. Shaming as control. When conditioning alone is not enough, shame is introduced. Disagree and you are labeled. Question and you are attacked. Resist and you are erased. Doxing, canceling, public humiliation, not to correct behavior, but to warn others. The message is clear: stay in line or we will remove you. This pressure works most effectively in communities where identity and belonging have been historically threatened. To be cast out feels like survival itself is at risk, and so many stay silent. Media complicity. When a lie needs to become truth, it must be printed, broadcast, and defended. The media does not ask whether a narrative is true. It asks whether it is useful. Once a storyline is selected, contradictory facts are minimized, ridiculed, or ignored. Complex realities are flattened into moral slogans. Nuance becomes dangerous. This is how confusion is sold as compassion. This is how lies are framed as love. This is how truth is treated as a myth. The Black community absorbed this conditioning first, through news cycles, music, film, education, and social messaging. It worked, and once it worked here, it could be exported everywhere. This is another walk on the Red Cobblestone Road, the color revolution in focus.